All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is here. It is live on DraftKings Formula 1, and the Patreon tiers are live. If you'd like to support me, support Pierce, support the work that we're putting into this, I'd highly appreciate it. Entering the 2022 F1 season, if you like the work and hard work that we put into the NASCAR stuff, you're going to love the F1. I understand it's less races, but a lot of people are going to be interested. A lot of people are going to be watching. A lot of people are going to want to be able to easily understand how to build lines, easily understand how guys would have done last year if they were scored fantasy-wise. So maybe I want to go back and look at the third race last year and see how Lewis Hamilton killed the field. If I want to see how Ferrari was doing as a constructor, I can go and see how they would have scored last year and gives you an idea of how to build lineups. You're going to be getting a lot of stuff here. So obviously the seasonal data sheets will be continued as the season goes along, as we get more data through there. But you can look back, as I just said, you can look back at last year's races and see how people would have scored fantasy-wise, how people just did. If you're new to F1 and you want to be at least familiar with some of these drivers out there, some of the teams, you know, 10 teams, 2 drivers, if you want to know how it breaks down, if you want to understand at least a good idea of how to construct lineups, check it out. Easy to view, easy to read, and then obviously sheets for every race, so we already have them pretty much good to go for Sunday. Good to go in a sense of everything's finally uploaded and finally official there. Clearly you're going to get Pierce's projections, and then you'll get mine on the PDF on Patreon, which is a good dynamic. You know, his is in the sheets that you're already looking at. Mine are on Patreon. Easy to get to both of them, but if you just want to use one of ours or compare each of ours, really easy place to do it. Continuing on, if you want to support us and get both NASCAR and F1, $60 for the month. We do appreciate the support. You get everything for both series here, but just want to do a quick video. Everything is live. If you're curious on F1, look, this is a great time to enter the sport, or at least enter being a fan. All these teams are pretty much on an even playing field. Obviously, we still have Mercedes having a bit of an edge over the competition, but even they're kind of struggling in the early testing of this car because the FIA has mandated certain things and they've banned certain suspension components that some of the teams have been using for years. We're seeing all the drivers across the board pretty much complain about these cars being too tight, pushed into the corners, not having the response that they want, and you're having to wheel them a bit more. So we're not seeing just 3 guys run away from the field, you know, basically 3 teams just kill the field every week. This is a chance that we're going to see at least the mid-tier competition, certainly between 14th and 8th in each race, certainly mix it up, and then the top 7 obviously, honestly, have a chance to win these races and be up there in the front. So look, it's a great time. Testing is just happening. These teams are basically bringing new components and new cars to the track during the testing. I expect that we're going to see multiple changes in the cars between the teams and how they show up in practice this weekend alone before qualifying and everything. Great time to join. I'm looking forward to it. I hope that you'll take the journey with us and support us, and I'll see you on Discord if you do decide to do that. So we will see you later. Just want to make a quick video saying the Patreon tiers are live for F1, and we're hoping we get your support, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for tuning in for this quick video.